Hello there, everyone. So this lighting is not working out like I thought it would work out, but I'm not gonna hold you all too long right now. But you all know it will not be a normal Friday night without a Uber story time. I know the moment that you've all been waiting for all Friday. So anyways, as you can see, I am very tired and I am trying to mask it the best way possible. I've been waiting for Friday since Monday, and I was off Monday for Labor Day, and I was still looking forward to Friday. And I am so thankful that it is finally, well, now it's technically Saturday because it's over 12 midnight. So I've been up and grinding since over 16 hours today, since like 8 or something like that. So anyways, I just want to get in touch with you all about my Uber trips for tonight. So I've had quite a few trips all in the Greenbrier area, which is interesting. Greenbrier area was fairly busy tonight, which is very unusual. Normally I have to get to Virginia Beach to really start picking up a lot of rides, but thankfully they was all around Chesapeake, which was close to my residence. So great. So anyways, I just want to share something really quick with you all. So yeah, it's just me, just kind of share my thoughts out here. So this week I was going through a little hard time financially, such as everyone else that's middle class around here. Working on those student loans, trying to pay your rent, trying to pay your bills and all that great stuff. But I've been all paid my rent like a long time ago. But really, I really didn't have really much extra going, like any extra money to really take care of like any extra gas or extra food, because I do want to do another major Trader Joe's haul here soon. And so I didn't really have any like free extra money to really deal with, and there's certain things that I want to do this week and I just was not able to do just because I just did not have the money to do it. The account wasn't looking as green as I wanted. It was looking more like a rose color, but we won't get into that right now. And so there was some things that I really, like I said, there were some things I wanted to do this week. I was just not able to do it because of money. And I was so tired from my full-time job and other responsibilities that I have to take care of. I just didn't have the energy and the strength to go out and Uber. And I am thankful for Uber. I know sometimes out of irritation and frustration, out of tiredness really, that I find myself sometimes complaining and murmuring about Uber sometimes. But I'm very thankful that there is something else that I can do on the side, so when things do get tight, that I'm able to go out and make those extra coins. So anyways, like I said, I was very short in funds, and there's certain things that I need to take care of this weekend. So here we have it. Before I left out the house, I was really struggling to actually leave the house to go Uber. I knew what my account looked like, and I knew that the only person that was going to change that was me. There's no one else that I could depend on to change the status of my finances. It's up to me to go work, to budget correctly, and to stick to my budget and not do any stupid spending or whatnot, which I've been guilty of, here and there. Honestly, I'm not a major shopper, y'all. I promise you all. Those that know me very well know I'm not a major shopper. But and so I was just talking to the Lord, and it was certain things that I was sharing with the Lord, like asking the Lord. I asked him to give me the energy, give me the strength to go out here to make this money, so I could take care of certain things on my account, as well as some extra money for this weekend for certain things that I want, or not even what I want, but that I need to do. And so I literally was just looking back at the mirror back and forth, and I'm like, I know I have to go. And so, cleaned myself up, left out the house a little after 10 o'clock p.m. Today, well, it was September 7th. So now, like I said, it's over midnight now. So it's like September 8th now, 2018. And it's interesting, too. Another conversation that I had with the Lord before I left out was I was telling the Lord about how this season, I've been coming in contact with new people. More so people online. Either that's through YouTube or my podcast and through Instagram. Out in the community, it's kind of like, as of right now, I've been seeing the same people out in the community for the most part. But I've been noticing I've been meeting people more so out in the online community. And for me, talking to the Lord about, this process of meeting people, I feel like, me personally, that the Lord is helping me to stop judging people so much by their past. If someone had a past and they're over their past and they're willing to do better in their life, I'm taking it somewhere. I know I'm talking about Uber, but I got to give you a briefing before I share this great story about Uber. So I was, just kind of expressing my mind and my, my feelings and my heart with the Lord about this, right? And I was just saying how when people have a past and they're not following their past anymore, they're over that past, and they're trying to do better with their present, and they're trying to do better with their future, I shouldn't be just focusing on a person's past. Because, for those of you that are Christians, that walk with the Lord, have a relationship with the Lord, knows that, Jesus wants us to repent. He wants us to have a great life. We know that we sincerely repent to Him. He does forgive us, and He wants to give us new life in Him. So, that was something that I was personally dwelling on myself, So this was the second to last trip that I had tonight. And I picked this young lady up. I didn't ask her how old she was, but I'm guessing we was about around the same age. I'm guessing she had to be around her late 20s, probably early 30s. Like I said, I didn't ask her age, but I know she's in my peer group, my generation. And she asked me, one of the very first questions she asked me was, how long have I been living in this area and whatnot? And for those of you that know, I've been living in the Hampton Roads area for 11 years. Part of that's been Norfolk City, part of that has been Chesapeake City. So we start talking about that, where she's from. She's from between Chesapeake and California, but she's now back in Chesapeake to live her life, of course. And she didn't go in detail about her past, but she was sharing some things, how, she did things in her past that she's not happy about, and that she's really, trying to do better. And she's over that. She knows she made her mistakes. And she said one of the problems that she's been having while she's been living here in Chesapeake is that everyone knows everyone. So I guess in the groups that she's involved in her community, that everyone knows of her past and what she did, all her bad things and her mistakes that she did. And she was just expressing how it's so hard for her to, focus on her present and her future, because people always constantly remind her of her past. And, it's crazy because I literally just spoke to her, what I just shared with you all, what the conversation I had with the Lord before I left out. And I told her, I said, I do believe people do deserve 2 or 3 chances or more, I am a firm believer of second chances. And, if people are done with their past, they're done with their past. And, we should help with focusing on people present in their future. And she was like, well, I really hope one day these people will. And I told her, I said, you know what? The right people will, the right people will accept you. The right people will see your present and will see your future and will hold your past to you. And, in a way, to be completely honest with you, I kind of felt like I was talking, but she wasn't. I didn't really think at first. Honestly, I didn't think that she was really exactly agreeing with me. She was like, yeah, to a point, I agree with you, whatever. But when we almost got to her destination, she said, I really like you. She was like, she was like, how long are you going to be out? She's like, I really wish you could be my Uber driver when I leave this destination. But she was like, I really hope that somehow we will find each other again. And I was like, oh, she was like, I know you probably think that this is just crazy, but she was like, thank you. I really like you. And then she, when I took her to her destination, this homegirl gave me a $10 tip. I think that's the first time one of my female riders have given me that big of a tip. Normally it's my guys, my men folks, that normally give me like $20 tips. And so for whatever reason, I'm not really sure of the real reason behind it, but I've noticed women normally don't tip as high as guys. The men always normally tip fairly high. But I don't treat anybody any differently, of course. But I just thought that was very interesting. And she was like, and she literally just sat in the back of the car for a second. She was like, man, I just really wish that, cross paths. I'm like, it's fine. I told her, I said, it's fine. We'll meet again. We'll cross paths together. Most definitely. We'll meet again. And I just want to share that with you all because, we have to get to the point that we need to stop, reminding people of their past when their past is already covered by the Lord. When people have sincerely, been convicted of their things and they really are turning away and really are trying to do better in their present as well as their future, we really do need to be more forgiving. And I am speaking and preaching to the choir here. Believe me, I've had my times of having a hard time with forgiving people of their past. But this is really helping me. And I feel the Lord is giving me, I guess not so much fresh eyes, but, a fresh perspective and opening up my spiritual eyes a little bit more, to know that there are people out here that really do want to do better. And we just got to help encourage people to continue to do better, to let them know that, there's a greater present for them, there's a greater future for them. So my time is out. God bless you all. So in all words, God